Hey there, podcast listeners! Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another podcast, episode 17. Today, I am not joined by Phil because he's out drinking. I am 90% sure. Instead, I am joined by Kyle.
Hey.
These podcasts are broken down into 3 parts. First, we have some news. Then, we read your comments. And then, finally, we have some more news. Today's first news from ScienceNews.org, as always. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Climate misinformation may be thriving on YouTube, a social scientist warns. Well. I assure you, here on Dr. Sheep, we cite everything. Even though we cite Wikipedia sometimes, we make sure everything else is accurate. Anyways, beware what you view about climate change on YouTube. Conspiracy theories have hijacked climate-related terms to spread misinformation on the online video sharing. He urges colleagues to respond by getting accurate information about their work to science communicators on YouTube. That's us!
Yes, it is.
So, I have a message real quick. For all the people that always want me to, do conspiracy theory videos. This is why we don't do conspiracy theories. They're wrong. Get it through your head. When everybody wants me to do them, I just look at them and I'm like, what's wrong?
Probably because they're entertaining to watch.
Yeah, but like they believe them sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever, you know. Aliens killed JFK, but that's the point. Well, anyway. While Facebook and Twitter get the lion's share of attention when it comes to concerns about fake news, YouTube is equally, if not more insidious, given its popularity. Researched science-themed music videos on the site. Wait, hold on. This person, I can't pronounce their name, does research on science-themed music videos. He found several on Darwin's Theory of Evolution, one song about the periodic table by the band They Might Be Giants, and a parody of Alzheimer's research team contorted the lyrics to Lady Gaga's Bad Romance to sing about the got in a bad project. I was amazed by the creativity, but he also was disturbed by music videos attacking established science. Though science skeptics question the fact that human activities are driving climate change. The use of chemotherapy to treat cancer and the safety of vaccines. Oh, I'm not surprised. I bet you there's all kinds of Karens on here that are all like, vaccines are bad, and I'm going to get 100,000 views and 100,000 subscribers because of this. Screw you, Karen. The rest of us over here who work for YouTube. Well, work to try to make good things on YouTube. What do you think? Do you think there's a lot of fake news on YouTube?
Yes, but I haven't really run into it. I don't really focus on that platform of YouTube.
I don't watch the news either. Okay, so he analyzed 20 videos for each of the 10 terms. Of those 200 videos, 89 support the established science premise that climate change is the result of human activities. That's less than 50%!
Wow.
I don't know what he did to get this information, but that's less than 50% of these 200 top videos. What the heck?
I don't know.
Alright. I don't know. I'm puzzled. I should have gotten better video topics. Honestly, the news topics today were kind of lackluster, in my opinion. And to be honest, I might just bring up the second news topic, and then bring up a philosophy video type thing for the last discussion, because I mean, I mean, what else is there to say about this? Do you have any inputs?
No, really. I don't know.
I just... It just keeps down here, I guess, the same thing as the title. And it's just talking about this misinformation on YouTube. And about how there's just all these people out here saying against climate change. And I don't know how anybody in this day and age could be could just be so ingrained that they believe that climate change isn't real, that it isn't human driven, and that there's nothing we can do about it.
It's a little ignorant. Like, people are ignorant. It's like, there's physical evidence.
Yeah. There's no... I don't know... What more do they want us to do? I mean, there's... We're the science communicators now. We're out here on the front lines trying to get good information out to people. And honestly, I don't even have a climate change video in the pipeline, to be fair. However, I do want to work... So, my next video project idea is an Area 51 raid video.
September 20th.
But what if we add some artistic messages in there about climate change? I'll start thinking, but you tell Phil that that's what I want to do tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll start thinking and working on some ideas. I wonder... Because we don't have a climate change video in the pipelines at all.
No, we do not.
I mean, I guess the closest thing we've gotten to climate change is, do you like trees? And that video now is more important than ever. And we gotta beat Mr. Beast to his tree video, because I hear Mr. Beast is wanting to plant a bunch of trees. And I'm like, no. I'm planting the trees, Mr. Beast. You just keep giving out money. What?
You're throwing shade.
Mr. Beast, if you're watching, listening to this, go ahead, plant trees, but, let me in on this video idea, this is kind of like my thing right now. Planting trees. Save the world. We've literally been talking for like 8 minutes about basically nothing. Because I picked the crappiest news assignment.
You chose it.
Oh, you just kicked the tripod.
Sure.
I watched it move.
It was a ghost.
Remember what we just said about conspiracy theories?
Not really.
Wow.
Just like the viewers, they don't listen to you.
Nobody listens to me. Baffled.
I bet you can call out every single major YouTuber right now and you probably won't get any backlash.
Is that a challenge? Should we do it?
I don't condone this.
I mean, you and this popcorn, I told you can't eat popcorn and do a podcast. Oh, I'm throwing shade now. Alright, throwing shade section of the podcast. Surprise throwing shade section, alright?
You got nothing.
Mark Rober, I hate him. I don't know if I've voiced this before on the podcast. I strongly dislike Mark Rober.
Who's that?
He's like the top science YouTuber right now.
Okay.
And I just don't like him, period. His videos irritate me. Like, they're interesting in concept, but they irritate me. Okay. Alright. I was gonna throw some shade at Physics Girl, but I decided not to. iJustine. Oh, I got
Who?
a bow. iJustine.
I don't know that person.
She's a tech YouTuber, I guess. I don't know what she is. She's a tech YouTuber vlogger. I mean, I really question how she makes money and how she makes a living, because there's one video every other week, if that, or maybe once a week. No, not even. About one video every month, sometimes. And it's just like, she makes a living off of that. And Marquez Brownlee does the same thing. Actually, but he comes out with more videos. Because he reviews all kinds of different cell phones. iJustine, Samsung, Pixel, and Apple. As far as I'm aware, that's about the only phones I can remember her in recent history reviewing. And then she'll go and get paid by Sony and review a Sony camera. Well, iJustine, I'm on to you. Okay, this is throwing shade section. I guess I need to throw shade at PewDiePie, right? I don't have anything now. Our Lord and Savior. Gosh. Speaking of Sony.
I swear to God, you go there.
Now that I've been reminded of Sony. Hey, Sony, what the frick are you doing with Spider-Man? Seriously.
I was gonna say something with Disney.
But no, Disney only wanted 50-50 from what I've been told.
No, I heard Sony wanted 50-50 and Disney was like, no deal, we want all of it.
Well, no, how it is now is Disney gets 5%. Sony gets 95% of revenue. Except Disney gets all of the merchandising revenue.
Mm-hmm.
And that's if it's a main Spider-Man movie. If it's a main movie but Spider-Man's in it, but not a main Spider-Man movie like Endgame, Sony gets 5%, Disney gets 95%.
Did you see the D23 Star Wars trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you immediately go and read what Disney's tweet about the Rey dual lightsaber thing?
No.
They literally just went out and was like, yeah, that's just a vision.
Yeah.
What? No.
Okay. See, I actually I worked today. I thought I was working with someone, coworker. Never worked with him before until today. He is one of that I personally know, second biggest Star Wars nerd.
Who's the first?
Me.
Oh, okay.
That I know. I bet there's more.
That's like me saying I'm the smartest person I know.
Yeah. Because you don't know anybody else.
I mean, there's Phil. Phil's smarter. That's the point.
But I'm so invested into it. So basically, Palpatine has contingency orders. That's how he survives. He was a mastermind.
He got thrown down a pit.
Okay, you don't know in Legends he has something called Force Essence Transfer.
Yeah.
So he could possess someone. He also had clones that he made of himself.
Oh.
A clone army of himself.
Mother of God, this could get really complicated.
He had contingency orders to preserve his empire and preserve himself. In case something happened.
This is gonna be the longest Star Wars movie of all time, isn't it?
I'm gonna okay. Rian Johnson's Last Jedi. Cinematically,
masterpiece.
it looked really cool.
It was a great movie.
But when you put it into the timeline of Star Wars,
I want to slap him across the face.
it sucked.
Yep.
Hate's a strong word. I strongly disagree. Like, you know how they say, disagree, strongly disagree, neutral, strongly agree,
Yep, strongly
disagree.
Borderline hate.
He basically ruined the vision of JJ.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen. You have two different directors filming this trilogy. If it was J.J. Abrams for all three,
I bet we get a masterpiece.
They would have saved Star Wars. And now we have the Clone Wars. season 7 and the Mandalorian, that's gonna really make money for Star Wars.
But we can't even watch those because they're on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. I'm excited. We are not gonna get a Kenobi movie, which I'm sad about, but they're gonna have it become a TV show.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes,
A
yes.
movie would be far better. There's,
I
in my
would
opinion, there's
enjoy
not
a
enough
movie.
crap
I would
there.
enjoy a movie, but see, you don't pay attention to Rebels, do you?
I haven't watched
Okay,
a Star
that's
Wars
why.
movie in so long.
Okay. It takes place 8 years or 8 months after Revenge of the Sith. And it's gonna be a
Okay,
TV
big
show.
8 years.
Forgot his name, but Ian McGregor,
Yeah,
he's gonna reprise his role
as Kenobi.
as Kenobi.
Okay, yeah, because now he's still the perfect age.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can only see one season out of it.
Well, if they're gonna do it right, there should only be 1, maybe 2 seasons. Any more than that,
Mhm.
you're gonna get way too
But-
close to where now you're just
To New Hope, yeah.
to New Hope.
See, it has to end with his confrontation with Darth Maul.
To not conflict with Rebels.
Yes. Because with Rebels, that's how it ends. He faces Maul, kills Maul. Okay, that season's been out. Season 3 of Rebels has been out for months now. You should
months?
be
You mean like we're talking like
almost
3
a
years?
Almost a year. Season 3 of Rebels came out almost a year ago.
What? It's only been a year?
About
This has been a slow year.
a year and maybe almost 2 years.
I swear that's been
Okay,
out for a long
But basically, Darth Maul dies on Tatooine, and then what seems like an hour, half hour, minutes later, it goes straight to the beginning of New Hope with the part when it goes Luke, that part. So
Our entire audience has lost listening to us at this point. I'm pretty sure the only
this is
people.
when we bring
on
in the Star Wars people.
I'm pretty sure we're the only people in our entire audience that listen to watch Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
We've completely alienated our entire audience.
But I'm excited.
Mission
I want to know
accomplished.
what's gonna happen, but I don't know. I really wish Disney would scrap Episode 8 and redo it,
They can't. No.
but they won't, which makes me sad because
What would I do with my Blu-ray?
you have a limited edition now.
Limited edition crap.
But yeah, I don't know. There's problems I have with Force Awakens, but that's bound to happen because it's basically
A New Hope.
A New Hope, just times 10 with different planet, bigger Death Star.
Did you? So when
Basically.
they were in the Millennium Falcon and there was Finn, did you see the girl in the background?
What scene? In Last Jedi? Or?
No. In the new trailer, they're flying in the Millennium Falcon, I believe, and Finn's at the
Oh, that I believe I think that's Lando's daughter.
Mother of God, another freaking love interest for Finn. I swear, I
Yeah.
swear.
Okay, no, they can't do that.
I still would prefer
Okay.
if Finn and Rose had been the love interest.
Okay, you know what?
Hell, I prefer a homosexual relationship between Finn and
Poe.
Poe. I do not want freaking Rose. Lando's daughter sounds like a bad butt. But a bad
You know
butt
what-
person. But like,
Do you know what they were staring at?
what?
The Death Star. In this scenery, they were looking at the Death Star.
This is not a Death Star. Of course, this is not a Death
No,
Star.
it's the wreckage of the Death Star.
Oh.
So they're either I doubt they're on one of the Yavin planets,
It's Endor.
but it's probably Endor.
What's left of Endor, anyways?
Yeah, because what happened was basically
Nuclear
En-
fallout.
Endor, I believe, actually, in a way, burned down is what I think happened. We're only at 20 minutes. We're fine.
No, I'm just glad we made it 20 minutes.
But basically, I believe the Ewok species was destroyed?
Sounds about right.
No, it couldn't have been. Because that means during the whole entire party at the end of 6, they would have all died. Because then all that wreckage would have just fell right on top of them.
Yep.
So it's on another part of Endor. Or if there was like another moon.
Nah.
We'll wait and see until what they'll do. But
Anyways,
yeah.
um,
Back to science.
screw the misinformation. I'm done with that. It was boring. Alright. On to the comments. The Dr. Sheep Podcast, episode 16. Beans! Only one comment. I legit even told them what's a comment. And the water bottle missed it. But Spasmy commented, nice thumbnail. Thank you. I made the thumbnail myself. Anyways, on to do fireworks work underwater. The water bottle commented, this video is illegal. It isn't the 4th. Oh, but it was before the 4th when I filmed it, so it's completely legal. NASA Aeronautics, I know you're fake. I went to your YouTube page. Anyways, sick. Thanks. I feel like, see, I went in my notifications on YouTube. Let me show you this. Okay. If we scroll through here, we have Jackson F. commented rad. But when I go and click on it, it's not there. So either A, he changed his comment and his YouTube name, or he deleted it. So, or he changed it and just made it NASA Aeronautics, but I feel like it's out of character for him. But maybe not. Either way, thank you, and welcome to the channel. Never seen you comment before, so welcome. And welcome to the podcast.
What's left of it?
Oh, yeah, this one's kind of falling apart. Anyways, science news. Yes, because before I get to that, yes, last week's podcast underperformed by a lot. Last week, the last videos just underperformed by a lot. The last videos didn't do half bad, but they all underperformed, and I'm not sure why. Because the week before, we were killing it. Like, the floss video just destroyed. The rock video, not so much. But the podcast, before 16, 17, before 16, 15, destroyed. It's the most viewed podcast thus far. Now this is like the least viewed podcast, or was until like here recently. Anyways, so guys, if you're still listening, go out, share the channel, tell people, we're planting trees, all right? We're gonna save the planet.
Save the Amazon.
Save the Amazon, save the planet. One subscriber at a time. Anyways.
Preferably 100 at a time.
What?
100 subscribers per minute.
That's fine. I mean, we get to 100 subscribers, then we get to 10,000 subscribers, and then we get to 100,000 subscribers eventually. But at that point, we have revenue, so we'll just use the revenue and just do all the trees all at once. Because then we'll hit 100,000 subscribers within like several days, and then we'll just use all the revenue from this to go out and plant trees.
Then we collab with Mr. Beast.
Yes. And then we reach 10 million subscribers and we're just bankrolling trees. Anyways, ScienceNews.org came up with this. The first chlamydia vaccine has passed major testing. This is for humans. I want to point this out. There's been a chlamydia vaccine for sheep for as long as I'm aware of. As long as I've been alive. See, sheep vaccine, chlamydia. All the reason why I knew about this was because we gave our sheep a chlamydia vaccine
Why?
to prevent abortions. What?
Okay.
If a sheep gets chlamydia, they abort.
Yeah.
Alright? And I'd like them to keep their babies. Pro-choice!
Oh my god.
The sheep don't have a choice. You weren't expecting that, were you?
Mm-mm.
It's okay, no girls make it this far in the podcast anyway, so we're okay.
Do you even have girl viewers?
Yes. Like one. Alright. So. The first vaccine against chlamydia has passed its first test in humans. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. You're gonna get some girls or some guys. Give some of them a placebo. Let me point this out. You're gonna give some of them a placebo and some of them the actual vaccine. I'm gonna point this out, and then you're gonna tell them, okay, you're gonna get chlamydia now. What? What? How much would you have to get paid to get chlamydia?
0. I'm not doing it.
Like, seriously, I'm not. Who would want to get chlamydia? Because there's a 50% chance you're gonna get it.
Yeah?
That's just saying that the vaccine works 100% effectively.
Oh goodness.
You know what this is, though, don't you?
What?
This is just an excuse for prostitutes to keep prostituting.
Yeah.
Because they'll just go get their vaccine. Maybe now, the like high-end ones will just make their clients like, hey, you're gonna have to sign off on this. Make sure you got your vaccine.
Oh goodness.
Hey, you know what? This will be a good thing, though. Now they'll have to start doing it for colleges. Can't go to my college unless you have your chlamydia vaccine.
That's weird.
Alright, let's read up on it. About 3 dozen healthy women were random. Oh, so can men not get chlamydia? Anyways,
Men can get chlamydia. What are you talking about?
well, I don't know. They only selected women. Anyways, about 3 dozen healthy women were randomly assigned one of 2 versions of a chlamydia vaccine or a placebo treatment. Yes, in a clinical trial. Both vaccine versions were shown to be safe. Both produced immune response not seen in the placebo group. Researchers report online August 12th in something infectious diseases. Anyways, this promising results provide encouragement, says pediatric infectious diseases specialist Tanya at the University of North Carolina. Oh, the University of North Carolina, Mr. Beast. Anyways, chlamydia can lead to disability long-term complications for women, so a vaccine against the disease could have a big effect on public health, she says. Chlamydia caused by the bacterium Chlamydia trachomatis is one of the most common sexually transmitted diseases, with around 131 million women and men newly infected worldwide each year. That's 1/3 of the U.S. population per year is infected with chlamydia.
No.
Sheesh. The United States, the most frequently reported sexually transmitted infection caused by bacteria was at least 1.7 million cases in 2007, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Both of those numbers could be low, which says infections can go unreported. The disease can report general symptoms that may not be recognized as chlamydia, such as genital discharge or pain, or no symptoms at all. Oh gosh. Anyways, antibiotics can clear a chlamydia infection from the body, but left untreated, the disease can wreak reproductive havoc on women. The infection targets the cervix for about 1 inch. Oh god. Spreads to okay.
Family friendly, remember that.
I mean, it's science. It's all family friendly.
Yeah.
Where it can cause pelvic inflammatory disease and infertility. The percentage of women who develop these long-term complications is relatively low. See, they're only mentioning women. So can men not get chlamydia? I'm sure they can carry it, but can they not get it?
I'm pretty sure they can.
Okay, how does a man get genital discharge? Well,
I don't know, I think it's called like, well, the street name I think is called the clap.
yes, it is.
Yep, men can get it.
Why do you?
Because we learned about it in health class.
Of course. Well, at least you learned something about your health class. My health class just said abstinence. Abstinence.
Because you went to
Parochial school.
a country school.
It's parochial.
That
Yes.
that one video. What if I want to have sex before I get married? Well, I guess you have to be prepared to die.
It's terrifying. Anyways, well, here you go.
The more you know.
Another vaccine making its round through. Another example of why anti-vaxxers are wrong.
Another vaccine for anti-vaxxers to deny it.
Yep. So I wonder if all the Karens of the world are now going to be like, oh, I can get my... And another reason for humans to stop settling down and to just start screwing everybody. Although, here's a thought. And let's get philosophical here. Ready for this?
Okay.
So, I wanted to know, why do people love?
Why do people fall in love?
Why do people love in the first place?
I don't know, just feeling.
The phone rings again. Go away, phone. It's quieter than normal today, though. Anyway, so I thought about this, because I really wanted to know. And I thought about it. So, humans started to have babies. And we started to, but these babies, we started to, nurture these babies longer and longer and longer.
Yes.
However, taking care of these babies for an extended period of time is very resource intensive. And this is just my theory. So they started. So they asked so it was better to have the father around as well rather than just the mother.
Mm-hmm.
But if the mother and the father didn't get along, it was counterproductive to having him there. So humans evolved the emotion of love so that the mother and the father get along.
Yes.
And so that it would be more, and so that it would be an advantage, so that this baby would go on and pass on the parents' genes, which is the goal of life.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why love exists?
No, not really.
Why do you think?
I don't know.
And my theory goes deeper. Now we're getting to the rabbit hole stuff here, so conspiracy theories, I'm sorry. I think eventually humans developed love. But then at some point, is it the patriarchy? Is that the word, the male-dominated society?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the patriarchy started. And men said, I'm going to marry this woman, period. And you're going to have my children, period. You have no say.
1950s.
No, well, I'm talking like back in tribal days.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. I mean, there were
Well, it was
in the
normally for
1950s.
like the most fit male will quote unquote marry and marry the most beautiful woman. Well, girl actually, because they're normally very young, because the lifespan is like 30 if you're lucky.
Right. So here's my thing about this. That we just spent thousands, millions of years developing love. Now we're undoing it because we are now thinking about the people that we're marrying. But instead of, thinking about, I get along with this person and that kind of crap, they're beautiful. I'm the best male in the village. You're going to have my children. Whether they got along or not. And they just forced the woman to take care of the children. Fast forward to the 21st century, people are complaining about they can't find people. Or people are just not being loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're not settling down with one person. Or they're just not getting married. I mean, they're not having kids thing. That's a completely different topic. But the just not getting married aspect and the complaining that they're not falling in love, that all, I think, has been the process of the past several thousands of years of love being artificially selected out of people.
Yeah.
And with less people falling in love than ever, in my opinion, love will be a scarcer and scarcer emotion, and eventually it will be gone, and we will have to re-evolve it back.
Because I know in Japan there's statistics
That females, they don't want to settle down. They want to explore the world, and they don't want to get married or find someone until they're like 30.
It's too late.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling.
Like,
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I support feminism and everything, but listen. We are the developed world, and if we're going to remain the most powerful countries in the world, we need a workforce. All right. Eventually, the third world countries, they're going to stop having babies, and they're going to be first world countries just like us. So we need to set an example to keep having children. And thank heavens, God bless America, that we just have one of the highest immigration rates, we did anyways, we still do have one of the highest immigration rates of any country. These immigrants come here from their countries with the idea that they're gonna meet somebody and they're gonna have tons of kids. Yeah, I know it's not good for the planet, but if we make the space and if we invest in green technologies and renewable resources, by gosh darn it, have as many kids as you want. 3 to be exact. 2.7 kids is what you really need to sustain a population.
Do you know Russia gives you incentives if you have more than 5 kids?
So does the United States.
No. Actually, they'll give you a bunch of money.
Well, yeah,
Because they have National Conception Day.
Well, yeah, because they're they're in the 5th demographic transition.
1940s Germany did that.
But that was to build a massive,
Yeah.
can't say the N-word army. You literally can't say that word. I mean, I don't care to say it because
The German Party.
Yes.
You can't say that word.
No. You can mention Hitler, but if you mention him too many times, they don't like that.
You can't even mention the party for historical reference.
It's hard. They might. They still might limit your ads. It's dumb.
You have 50 subscribers.
61.
You're 8 away.
Huh?
You're 8 more subscribers away.
What do you mean 8 more?
8 plus 61.
You said 50.
You said 61.
Yeah, we're 61. You said 50.
Okay, and I said you're 8 subscribers away.
Oh!
Dang it.
What?
Call yourself smart.
I wasn't thinking perversely.
Didn't know how to be perversely. It's just simple math.
Whatever. Anyway. I always thought you were talking about 100 subscribers or something. Yeah, get people to subscribe. Somebody could be the 69th subscriber.
You'll get a shout out.
If they're public. If you're not a public account when you're 69, I can't give you the shout out. But if you are, you'll get a shout out.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
You'll get a link to the PewDiePie and Mr. Beast channel. That's all you'll get.
Yeah, no, I mean... Anyways, everybody gets a shout out on this channel, to be honest.
That's if you comment.
Yeah. Comment! Leave comments. That reminds me. What should we have people comment this time? Chlamydia?
No.
Yes. That'd be great. Last time it was I hate Will. Nobody commented then, unfortunately. I think we should say, oh, what if we have people comment I hate chlamydia?
Yeah.
Alright, guys and girls, comment below. Hashtag I hate chlamydia. Got that? The water bottle? I'm telling you what to comment this time. Again.
Spazzy McGee.
I don't expect you to know what that is. Ask Dad about the sheep chlamydia vaccine. I'll tell you all about it. Anyways, what were we talking about before we got back to the chlamydia? Oh, right. People having babies. Have babies. Have children. Actually, Phil and I discussed this last time. But anyways, why do we love?
Because of reasons.
I think evolution. You think. But what do you think?
Psychological warfare.
Okay. Oh
No, it's just it's a basic it's a subset of the basic emotion of happiness.
True, and happiness, I think, is lacking in this modern era. Or people, no, fulfillment. I think people are confusing happiness with fulfillment. And that's why people are out going in and, like, exploring the world, because that's short-term happiness, they're not realizing what fulfills them.
And then they get all upset like,
Well, I can't find somebody to marry. Oh.
this guy's not right for me. Well, boy, you don't spend enough time with them.
Well, you just wasted the last decade of your life. Yeah, sure, you explored. You can explore the world when you're 50.
With your hubby.
You could, you could get married when you're, you could, as long as you have 3 kids by the time you're 40, I don't care when you have them. Actually, preferably before you're 35, actually, so they're not, dumb. Anyways, any last thoughts on chlamydia?
No.
Alright. Nowhere record-breaking today, but kind of a boring podcast, slash interesting. Anyways, anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast every other Friday, 2 p.m. Central Time. This is episode 17. And good night.